The 12 days of foot trading have begun. Do not forget, if you're a website subscriber, a brand new giveaway goes live every night at 7 PM on the website. So make sure you check the website out. You'll have until 6 PM the next day to get involved and enter dozens of giveaways for awesome prizes. All this culminating in an Xbox Series S giveaway at the end of the month. One of you guys will win it, and if you're a PlayStation user, we'll give you the cash or vouchers in return if you don't want the Xbox either way. So no matter what, everybody is covered, and it's not too late to get involved. If you subscribe to the website this month, you can enter all the giveaways and have the chance for an Xbox Series S. You'll make millions of coins, we guarantee it. You will make millions of coins on this game for as little as £10 a month. It's ridiculous. It's the price of a cup of coffee a week, and you'll never, ever have to use FIFA points again. We can guarantee that for certain. So it is over at futtrading.co.uk, the 12 days of foot trading. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below and make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. I've said it plenty of times, but don't forget to check out Foot Trading. If you subscribe this month, you'll be entered into a giveaway to win an Xbox Series S. And everything I do in these videos, including this video, all the pricing and explanation is there for you guys to make it even easier for you to make millions and millions of coins. But this video is all about special card trading. I do a lot of icon trading, a lot of silver card trading, but recently I've done a bit of special card trading just because that market is very nice to work in right now. We've got a lot of special cards on the game. Early on in the game, special card trading is a bit meh because there isn't really much happening on the game. There aren't that many promo cards, and so there's not that much movement in the market. But as the game progresses and progresses, special cards become, there's way more of them, tons of them on the market. But moreover, there's a set amount of supply that you get from these special cards, so they don't tend to deviate massively in price. Most cards on FIFA take a sort of slowly but surely a downward slope, because obviously as that card's released, later on a new card's released that's better than it. So they tend to drop down bit by bit. But that doesn't mean that you can't make money over 24 hours with them. So I'm going to show you some buys in a minute. But let's talk about the best time to buy cards. It is always in and around 6 PM UK time, okay? That is when the content drops on FIFA, and that is when the most people are on the game. That is the best time to buy. Now, outside of that, there was always a little period for those of you that are based in America, based in Australia. It's about 3 AM UK time when the market takes a little dip, and then it bounces back. And I think that's because you guys are on the game. So how do we find these special cards? Most important thing to think about with these cards is you want to be buying them with a chem style on them, such as Hunter or Shadow. You always want to be buying them with those chem styles on them. If you can get them with a position change as well, all the better. All the better. Now, the filter that everyone knows about and the filter that I like the most is 10, 20, 30. You can Google on YouTube, special card filters FIFA, and there'll be loads showing you it. But in my opinion, for those of you that are new to special card trading, this is the best filter for you, okay? So what you're looking to do here is you're looking to cycle through this screen, we'll call it, and get towards the 59th minute. And from there, you want to just compare price and get a rough idea of what cards are selling for and look for what undercuts are there. Because that's essentially what you're looking to do. You're looking to buy these cards on an undercut to flip them on later for profit. I mean, that's going to be a good deal. If it's still there, I'm going to buy it. But it's probably gone. No, it's still there. Dubs. You're looking to buy these cards on undercut, ideally with the chemistry style on them. And if you can, even more so with a position change too. That's really like the most ideal thing that you can look to get. A position change makes your buy even safer. We call them safe buys and unsafe buys. It's even safer. But you see that Solskjaer there? There's a 45. Someone just bought a 43, which is bad at all. But it's 45 also not a bad deal. We get that as well. So you can see the cheapest on the market for him. There's a few of them that are 44. But a lot of these Solskjaers that are on the market, about 48k, okay? So we've got some slight undercuts on them. So my plan is to list these guys up for 50k. They've been undercut. They also have the position change on them. So we should be able to get in and around 50k for them overnight. So this one here will list slightly shorter than that. We'll go 49.50 for 49.500 on. And then this one here will go 49.750 on, okay? And so that's what you're looking to do. Now you're looking to buy them as close to the price of the actual card itself, but allowing for extra profit for the chemistry style on them, or a position change. So we'll do the same thing here. We'll flick through, and you want to work with Hunter and Shadow. Really, that's where you want to be, and you want to flick through and see what's there. So, for example, this Onyeka, I know he's not a good deal, okay? I know he's not a good deal at all. I know he's less than 90k. But what you can do is just flick through and see what he's currently going for. And really here, you're interested in looking at if there's any position changes of him that's where it's good. So let's go and have a little look on Onyeka and see what he's selling for. We've got a special card on him. 50k. So we know he's in and around 50k as standard. We know that's roughly what his price is. Give or take 50k, okay? But straight away there, we have a position change at striker, which we're interested in. And there's no other shadows there. So we know a buy point, 48, 49 maybe on Onyeka. But let's have a look at how many of them are there with striker. Because even though that one didn't have a position change on it, we still bought it. Because as you can see, the cheapest on the market right now is a 51k with shadow. 53k, there's 149 there. So if I list mine up for 52 overnight, maybe a little bit more, I should get a sale on it. It shouldn't be too difficult to sell on. And it's a pretty easy sell. Like any card that position changes, you just got to be patient. Overnight is usually the time. Now, why do we list these cards overnight? We list them overnight purely for the fact that the market rises overnight, because the major sort of users of FIFA are European. So Europe is FIFA's biggest market. The moment that Europe goes to sleep, you lose a huge amount of player base that are now not on the game. So there's no cards being listed up, or less cards being listed up, but there's still a demand because Australia, Asia, America are on. So the cards tend to rise in price. And bit by bit, there's a steady rise. There's less supply. So if you're the sort of guy you're lucky enough to have Onyeka, striker and shadow, then you might sell him for even more. It's probably not there for now. You might sell him for even more. For like, I probably won't list that Onyeka yet. I'll see if we can get 54 from overnight potentially. 53. In an ideal world, that's what we get. But we'll see how it goes. And all you need to do is repeat that process over and over again. From 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. if you've got time. Do it for 15 minutes if you want. 15 minutes, you can go pick these cards up and see what you can get. And it's all profit at the end of the day. And you can add this to the bits and bobs that I've shown you with silver trading, with bronze trading. All these things like that I've given you are things you can add together. So you might go, right, let me go and buy a lot of special cards. I'm going to buy 10 special cards. I've now got 15k left, so let me go and buy, I don't know, let me go and buy 5 bronzes, for example. Let me buy 5 bronzes. That's always a good deal. Anything else that's a good deal? Tonali, 35. I feel like Tonali's a good deal as well. Yeah, I thought it was a good deal. It's gone. Hummels isn't. Tamori is. Cornet. 105. Let's have a little look. And so this is where I explain my thinking, right? So 105 on the market. Cheapest over the hours. So these ones here are 120. If that 105 is still there, I'm interested in it. It's gone. It's already gone. But that's essentially how you pick up deals. Alaba at 61 as well is not bad. Now, if you really want to speed up your grind, you can check the prices on FootWiz. Under any price on FootWiz, it will tell you like the recent sale prices and give you a rough idea of what those cards are selling for. If you buy within a K or so of them, you should be pretty fine. You shouldn't have much of a problem. Now, that Alaba's gone as well. I've taken way too long to check prices here, but it is what it is. And Babu, he shot up in price. Look at him. 94. So Jibril Sow has made this card absolutely skyrocket. But we're good either way. This Tomori, for example, I know it's a good deal because I checked him earlier on at 104 that I saw on the market was a good deal on him. And I don't think there's anything less than 110 when I checked. So 103. We should be able to get 115 relatively easy overnight on him. With both of these, we should be able to get relatively easily 115. So we'll list these guys up. And it's all about fluctuations. Working with what the fluctuations are. Working with what you can do on the game. And like I say, I'm doing this at around about 8 o'clock now because I've obviously been streaming. But you can do this anytime. You really can do it anytime. And it doesn't make a difference. Now, I'm showing you guys these cards that I'm picking up. The reason for that is I'm going to show you them selling tomorrow. That's the aim. Now, will I get exactly what I want for them? Arguably not. But I will get a decent amount of the profit back from these cards that I've got listed, as well as others, which I'll show you in a second. No interest there. We'll do one final search with Hunter. But the simplistic thing is buy points technically tends to be 6 to 8 p.m. Outside of that time, always remember you can bid. And also, just don't forget it's standard. You can bid. It's important you always remember you can bid on these cards and make fairly hefty profits by bidding on them. Don't forget that exists. It's important you don't. But either way, you keep looking for them, that's all good. So I'm going to show you a very, very good buy that we picked up just before I recorded this video. And that was a Benzema. We picked him up at 45k for his 90 rated card. Now, I know this is a good deal because I sold one for 65 earlier on relatively easily. And as you can see, if you flick through, there won't be much cheaper in the market than 60k, realistically. There's going to be very few that are below that price. And again, if you had a position change on him, I'd be able to make even more. So we've got a 58k there. a 69k, a 61k. There's not much there at all. CM, we're going to buy that because I sold one earlier on with CM on it. I've got no problems with that. And it just tells you the differences. So I'm willing to spend a bit more on CM because the cam to CMs cost a lot more money. So we're going to list this one up for 67 overnight and look to get that sold. And again, that allows me a little bit more profit margin because the cam to CM costs 5k to do. And then we'll list up the other one. And this is what I'm saying. I'll list it up for about 60k, maybe 61k. A massive, massive gap. But you can do that when you get a good position change. You can list them up for more. So we'll list them up for 61. We'll get a nice, very, very nice profit on that card. All these cards here settings, you can see them. Sancho, for example, we picked them up for 68 earlier on. These Gravenberches picked them up for 59 and 60. We should hopefully sell them for 66 and 67. Tonali picked them up for 40k, but he's got a striker on him. And it tells you how good that other one would have been that we picked up. The other Tonali would have been a fantastic, fantastic pickup if we'd have got him. I literally just went way too long looking for him. So that's what we've got in the market right now. I'll see you tomorrow once stuff is sold. I'll be right back. Alright guys, a good morning. I'm just going to show you it is the morning. Let me refresh the current time. As you can see, it's 9:54 in the morning. And yeah, really good night of sales. Except I messed up on one thing massively. But that Benzema sold at 61, which was lovely. We bought 3 Griezmanns later on. Got very good profit on those. And then Kunku, really good profit on him. One of the Solskjaers are sold. The other ones haven't yet. Both Tamoris that we paid 103 and 104 for. They've both sold. We've only got a few things left to sell. 2 of the Solskjaers. We're still like waiting to sell them. And Wilson Manafa. That's it. That's all we haven't sold. But... You know, I showed you guys that on Yeka I bought yesterday. Yeah, might not have listed him overnight. So I'm looking at getting 50k for him now. I want him gone before 6 PM. But I completely forgot to list him, which is absolutely horrendous. Don't do that. Don't be a twat. That was my error. But as you can see, special card trading is extremely effective right now. Specifically because there are so many different cards to work with. If you look at my transfer pile, we've got Team of the Weeks. We've got Numbers Up, terrible promo. Ones to Watches, Heroes. Team the group stages, or is it? No, is this Road to Finals? Road to Knockouts even. Diego Carlos is a... What was he? What was this promo called? I can't remember what that promo was called. It wasn't Headliners, I can't remember what it was called, I'm not going to lie to you. But yeah, Diego Carlos from that promo. What is that promo? I genuinely don't remember. Comment down below and tell me what that promo was. I don't remember it at all. But there's so many different special cards and it makes it extremely effective to do. So you just got to do what I do. If you're not sure, just build up a set, like add them to your transfer targets and see what price they sell for. Tonight you should do really well on them because we're looking at a party bag coming out. So the market should dip significantly. But keep an eye on it. But that'll be the end of the video. If you are new around here, as always, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. But for now, I'm out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.